Hey everyone, it's Fantayzia. So today I wanted to kind of do a little video showing you guys some things you can add to your Sims 4 calendar to make your game a lot more fun. Especially right now, I know a lot of people are struggling to want to play and have fun with the game, and a lot of people are having a lot of problems and a lot of people are having to delete all their mods. So if you want more mod-free ways to make your game more fun, then this is going to help you out. Keep in mind, I think I have some custom holiday traditions, but like obviously you don't need those to do these, but if you like notice them, then yeah, like I just have some in my game. So first we're gonna go over some holidays that I feel like I always add in, especially like in my off-camera gameplay. I'm not gonna focus on adding specific things at certain times of the year. This part of the calendar is like super hectic. I'm just gonna scroll down and just like add some things for you guys. So one thing I love to add is Mother's Day. So I feel like a lot of people do this one, but don't worry, we are gonna get to things that I feel like not everyone thinks of. Okay, so Mother's Day, and I just want to give you guys some ideas of what you can do for this. So for Mother's Day, I feel like I always choose this icon here. I don't know, like the kid and mother like playing together, spending some time, you know. So for this one, you could do barbecue. You could have like a family barbecue, or you could do baking. I feel like that's even more appropriate, like bake with the kids. And then you could do give gifts. You could give some Mother's Day gifts. We could also do open presents then, but we're not going to do that. We're going to do thankful spirit. This is something I always make sure to put in. And then you can do things like tell stories, something where they'd have to sit and like enjoy time together, like something to do with watching TV or watching movies. You don't even have to like fill it up. You know, it's Mother's Day. It doesn't have to be like this big thing, right? As long as you are spending time with one another, appreciating the mother in the household and all that. So there is one option. Then of course you can do Father's Day. So I'm just going to add that in too. We're going to do the same icon and then similar things. So we'll do give gifts. This one, I think maybe we'll do sports TV and then thankful spirit. Then I have some other like fun ideas when it comes to springtime. You could do things like Super Bowl if you wanted to. So here, I feel like it would be pretty self-explanatory of things you could add. Like, of course, you would want to watch sports TV. So for this one, honestly, a lot of icons could be fitting, but some sort of sporty one would probably be good. I don't even know if there's an option though. Okay, here we go. Perfect. So we're going to do that one there. And then of course, you can watch sports TV. There could be some sort of like a barbecue or something I feel like would be fitting. I feel like barbecued food for the Super Bowl would just be good, and you could do like drinking. You could fill it up even more like I said, but it doesn't have to be a big thing. You know, you don't have to have all these things you have to accomplish. The idea of this is just feeling like your Sims have more things to do and to participate in, more events happening, more reasons to go out with friends, invite friends over, family gatherings. You know, I feel like it kind of pushes you to do those things. Another like basic thing you could do is just have a cleaning day in springtime, you know, spring cleaning. So we could go ahead and do that one. For this one, you could find some sort of cleaning icon. I think I have an icon mod in my game. Oh, here we go. There we go. Perfect. Obviously, you don't need like an icon mod in your game. You could just like work with what's there. But yeah, you can do cleaning. You could honestly have it just be that if you wanted to. Of course, you can put some other things in there. Like you could do whatever you want to do. Honestly, not that one. I did not mean to click that. But you can even do like appreciate an object or art and music spirit, because you know, you could put some music on. Like, I don't know. You can just be creative with it and do whatever you want to do. You could also like decorate, like after cleaning, like decorate for whatever said holiday is coming up. So you could do something like that. Also for springtime, you could do April Fool's Day. Okay, so of course you can find like a mischievous icon. You can do something like this. There is Ding Dong Ditch, but I think this comes with a mod, but I'm gonna put that there. There's also, what is it? There's Mischief Spirit or something in here that all of you guys will have, even if you're on console. Here we go. So you can do something like that. So yeah, you can do that for April Fool's Day. And now let's move on to some summer stuff. So summer stuff straight away, you can do like summer vacation, and you could do that for the entirety of summer. So I've done this before, especially when seasons first came out. When seasons first came out, the game felt so different to me. Like summertime actually felt like summer. I know like technically the game was just always summer, but in my opinion it felt different. I don't know why, like it was just a different feeling. So I would just have the kids be off school for the entirety of summer. So you could do that if you want to, and you just put summer break for every single one of these days. However, keep in mind, unless you have mods, because there is some mods where you can specifically put one of the things as like no school. But if you don't use mods or you're on console, the only option is to do day off work / school. And so it's going to make everyone be off. So if you want your adult Sims to still be making money, you might not want to have summer break be the entirety of summer. But if you did want to do that, you can have every day be something different. So like, you know, the first day of summer break, you could have a barbecue. And it's just summer break, so you don't have to have every single day be this like extravagant thing, right? The next day, you could do like gardening outside. The next day you could do water fun. Like, you know what I mean? It can be like one thing a day that you go do for summer break. So I like that idea. But if you want to spice things up even more, you can always schedule a summer vacation and have it be for like 2 or 3 days. So you can do summer vacation, and then with that, you can actually like fully set it up with like a bunch of things you want to do that day. Okay, so we're gonna put this a cute little flower. Obviously I would do this for like a couple days, but for this video, I'm just gonna schedule it for the one day. But you could do things like drinking, and you would actually go on vacation. Like, you know, like pick a vacation home and like actually have your Sims leave for their vacation. And you can do things like party spirit even if you wanted to, because you know you're on vacay, or maybe it's like a romantic getaway, so you could do romantic spirit. Water fun, like, you know, there's lots of things you could do there. And you can have that like kind of go for like 3 days or whatever. Another really cool thing you can do is like a pride festival, and you can always like place down a lot that would be fitting for that. So that's like a great thing that happens during the summertime. Okay, so we have Pride Day, and then of course you can fit something. I feel like something will be fitting. Honestly, I think there's a rainbow, but like that would fit too, but I want a rainbow. I have so many custom icons. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to find a rainbow, but I'm pretty sure one exists even like within the base game. I don't even know. I could be just passing it. I might just put like these rainbow balloons. For this one, you could do a lot of things too. You could do a barbecue. You could do partying. Let's do drinking. You could do, honestly, like anything. You could do romantic spirit because, you know, it's about love. Love is love. So like that actually works out perfectly. So there we go. Another thing you can do is Sims World Day. And I kind of think of this as like the 4th of July or like Canada Day. I'm in Canada. You could also call that whatever you want to call it. I've just always done Sims World Day for some reason. And we're just going to do this icon here. And then again, you could do barbecue. You can do decorate. We can do drinking. That makes sense. We can do fireworks. Yes. Okay. Definitely fireworks. And then I feel like maybe some water fun. So for the fall time, obviously already on the calendar, you have Harvest Fest, but most of you guys probably usually plan Halloween. We're going to do that anyways. But I definitely recommend always doing Halloween because I feel like there's stuff for that, like trick-or-treating and stuff like that. But then it's not officially on the calendar for some reason, and we're just gonna do this little pumpkin here. I feel like baking is fun for Halloween, like I don't know why, and then obviously decorating. And then maybe like tell stories, a spooky spirit, and then trick-or-treat. Well, I guess wear costumes would be better. There we go. So yeah, that's like the perfect Halloween. And then obviously, like I said, like Harvest Fest is already there. There's other things you can add in here, but usually I just do Halloween. But you could do other like fall activities, like bonfires. I feel like is a very good thing to do in the fall time. So you have it be like bonfire night. Like this is another thing. You can do simple things like that. Like it doesn't have to be this official holiday. You could literally put bonfire night. Like I think I'm actually going to add that in. I also feel like the fall time would be a good time. Like you could schedule in some camping, and you don't have to actually go camping like with the pack. Something I used to do is place down a campground from the gallery in like the world that my Sims live in and actually go camping there. And I actually loved that aesthetic even more for some reason. I don't know why. Like it was like more of a vibe. For this one, we would definitely barbecue. Well, I mean, you'd probably have some food at the bonfire, but you know, we're gonna do a fire and then maybe tell some stories by the fire. Okay, so now going into wintertime, my favorite, as far as like holidays go. So of course we have Winterfest. I usually straight up change this to Christmas, like I just usually do it. I'm not gonna do it for this video, but I usually do that. And another thing I do is take this off, Father Winter, because Father Winter comes at nighttime. Then it makes sense for him to come on Christmas Eve. So I'll put in Christmas Eve, and then like I said, I'll change that to Christmas. I love doing this. You could obviously also call it Winterfest Eve, like it doesn't have to be, you know, Christmas. You don't have to title it like that. For this, baking, decorating. This is another thing. I feel like it makes more sense to decorate for Christmas Eve. I mean, in real life, you decorate like way in advance, but for The Sims, I feel like that's just fun to do. And then festive spirit, just some family time, like stuff like that. Honestly, you could just leave it at that, or you could do more. We could do thankful spirit. And yeah, just have that be like a whole thing. So I would take the decorating off of here too, actually. Like decorate the tree, because then it's like your Sims have something to do the day before Christmas, and then you're so ready for them to wake up in the morning and do Christmas morning, open the gifts. I love that energy. And then of course there is New Year's Eve, so that's already there. It's perfect. Another thing you can kind of do is extend Christmas. So, or Winterfest, whatever. Every family's different. My family, I'll usually see my mom's side on Christmas Day and my dad's side another day. So you could kind of do that, because it can be really overwhelming with Winterfest in the game because there's a lot going on. And if your Sims has a big family, you might want to carry it over to the next day. So you could call this whatever you want, like Christmas gathering, family, gift day. I don't know. But you could just have another day carried over where they also have Christmas spirit and they give gifts. I'm not going to put that in because it's kind of like the same situation, but just call it something else. And I feel like that's a lot less overwhelming. And like maybe both sides of the family don't like each other. There could be a lot going on there. I think that would be good. And then you kind of have your day to just relax. So you have 3 days of Christmas festivities, okay? And then here before New Year's Eve, you just want a day to relax. So here you could just put in anything you want. Self-care day, whatever you want to do, and just have a day where the family's just at home in their pajamas all day. Maybe we're just gaming all day, watching some TV, just literally lazy day. Maybe feeling thankful for all the gatherings that just happened. And yeah, just like watching some TV, whatever. So yeah, there are some holidays you can add to The Sims 4, you guys. There's even more you could do. Like you could have a baking day. You could have girls' night out, guys' night out. Like there's more that you could do here. These are just some examples I wanted to share with you guys. There could be game night where you invite your friends over and you can like get one of those tables out where you can play a card game or like dominoes or something. There's so many things you could do. And I feel like you should use this for that. The calendar like has so much potential with it. And if you are on PC, you can get mods to add even more traditions. And I just feel like this is way more motivating because it's so easy for those of us, especially that have been playing The Sims for years, to just like have our Sims stay at home every day and just have them like make food, go to the bathroom, sit and watch TV, like all the basic stuff. Like so many of our Sims are loners, and I feel like if we have stuff like this, it'll make us feel like there's a purpose to go do this and that and like inspire us to want to do that. I don't know. Yeah, I know another thing. Oh my God, I almost forgot that I feel like is really important. You can put on the calendar when your Sims anniversaries are. Wedding anniversary, dating anniversary, it doesn't matter. Just like put their anniversary in, and you could put like so-and-so's anniversary. I'm just gonna write anniversary, but just so you can recognize like whose it is. I'm just gonna put Annie, but like and then you could just do hearts. And then for this one, of course, you can do things like romantic spirit, watch romantic TV, go on a date, give flowers. And yeah, like obviously this would just be between your 2 Sims. So if anyone else is living in your household, they're just gonna kind of ignore the holiday. And that's okay. It's just another thing you can put on the calendar. And I feel like it's special. So with that said, you guys, that is everything. As I said, there is like more things you can do. In the fall time, you could even have like pumpkin picking and like place down a little lot that has like pumpkins, and yeah, just like pretend your Sims going to like a little October festival or whatever. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope it inspired you. I hope it gave you some ideas to do in your game. And with that said, I hope you all are having an amazing day, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye guys.